Hello. Welcome back to San Herrera. Here we are in episode 8, and episode 8 or 9, I don't remember at this point. I believe it's episode 8 or 9. But today we have some interesting problems. In the last episode, we saw that there were some significant healthcare issues, and a lot of people were getting sick. So I'm going to resume the simulation real quick, and you guys can see. There's tons of ambulances going everywhere. And yeah, we are having some significant problems. They're literally everywhere. They're like, yeah. So we're gonna look at our healthcare real quick, and I also wanted to place one more crematorium because over here there's one right there. Never mind. So what we're going to do is we're going to raise the budget for our healthcare because right now I think that's about our only option. Okay, so also in today's episode I would like to take care of this healthcare issue. But I'd also like to fill in some more of the gaps that we have. I would like to grow the population some more, and I would also like to work on our industry areas, like this fishing industry, and then this lumber, the Parker lumber. One other thing we need to fix is we need to make this land more valuable. And I was thinking about just maybe destroying this because, actually it's fine. We're just going to try to raise the land value over here. I'm not really quite sure how to do that, though. We could probably have a park over here. I think this area has a school. Yeah, it does. We're still seeing some land value issues. I'm going to place this. Yeah. That will hopefully make this area a little bit more valuable. There we go. Not sure why it's not as valuable as... Is it because of the lumber company? Yeah, see, it's disappearing slowly. Okay, so we still have a lot of sick people, and we are not gaining as much money as we were a second ago because of seeing a lot of traffic as well. There was traffic somewhere else. Where was it? Oh yeah, back here. This isn't good either. So I'm tempted to move this because I feel like this is causing a lot of traffic in this area. So I think I'm going to remove the section of road right here. Hopefully that will solve some of our issues that we're having. We might want to upgrade this too, actually. Well, there's not much we can do about that. Yeah, this death wave is spreading across the city. We're losing lots of people, so there's not much we can do about that. I already placed a hospital over here, and there are so many ambulances. So, yeah, let's get started. So, first thing I want to do before, I would like to expand over here, maybe fill in this area some, but we need to get the highway entrance first completed. So, I'm not sure how high we need to. I think that's, yeah, it's about the same height we need to go. Okay, that didn't work like I wanted it to, so we're gonna try that again. Why is it? I'm gonna start from the highway this time. Yeah, whenever I first laid this down, I realized that I was probably going to have to destroy it in order to make room for this. The healthcare issues are getting worse. Should probably put another clinic over here. Oh man, you know, I'm tempted to just place a temporary hospital right here. I think we'll do that just temporarily. I don't think we'll keep it here very long. We're just gonna watch this shootout little, yeah, there we go, see? Yeah, we're already using pretty much all of our ambulances. So, go figure that. Okay, so we're going to finish our highway entrance right here. That was good, but I think it was too high at that point, so I think we're going to try to bring it down a little bit early. That is a lot nicer, and I'm happy with how that turned out, so... Truthfully, I'm thinking of... Oops. I'm thinking of... bringing this highway entrance and bringing it down to here. Because I don't like... I don't like putting all this traffic right next to this, where there's already a major intersection right here. Oh, we're having a death wave. Is this the strand of COVID that we will have in the 30s or something, that it finally hit San Herrera? I think the COVID finally hit San Herrera in the 30s. And actually, one more thing I wanted to do. I saw how, yeah, this bus line is very. Is this an inner city bus? No. So we're gonna include. I think we're gonna add vehicles because of how busy this line is. Think about raising the taxes just for the time being while we're having this problem. No, actually, they're already pretty high. So we're not going to do that. One more thing I wanted to do over here. I wanted to add a key wall over here. I used to call them quays, but apparently that's not what they're called. I was always confused, and I heard other people call them key walls. And apparently they're actually called key walls. So. We also need a grade first, I believe. We're losing some of our frame rate for some reason whenever I do that, which is weird. I'm tempted to just break this house before it spreads. Because if it's going to spread, if it's right here, it's going to spread to the neighbors. So I'm tempted to just destroy the house. Okay, so we got these highway connections built. Probably won't be used for a while though, because I'm not planning to expand the freeway anytime soon. I can imagine, until we get this tile, which will probably be in a while. So next tile I want to get would be this one for sure. I'm thinking I'm going to move this over here because it will remove some of the traffic that we're seeing. It will remove a significant amount of traffic, so I think I'm going to move this over here. It'll bring the traffic over this way instead. I didn't realize that that was going to cause so much, such a large traffic problem. It looks like this area is starting to clear out a little bit, actually. The citizens aren't as sick. And there's not as many of the little sick bubbles, I guess. Oh, look, see, it just got fixed. That's cool. So apparently over here, it's clearing itself out. Hopefully that will be the rest of the city. There's a health clinic over here, isn't there? Yeah, there's one right there. Is it not serving this area? I don't see any ambulances over here. That's not good. We have this clinic right here. It's not even serving it. Oh, there's one. There we go. Okay, so as far as grid in this area goes, as far as the grid, I think we're gonna do what we were doing over here, and we're gonna bring the grid across. Wait, what? Why? There we go. Okay, so how far is it from there to there? 440? 440. So the reason I did that was I want to make sort of a frontage road along the highway. Around, yeah. And then we can use the freeform tool and connect it up nicely right there. And probably use the curved road tool for right here. Yes. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. I don't like how it goes crooked like that. We can't just have a straight road. Not quite. Close, but not quite. And we're seeing water issues over here. Let's bring some pipes underneath there. There we go. So apparently this tower didn't have water either, which is interesting, because it wasn't telling me that. I don't think it was, at least. Let's see, some of the traffic is cleared up over here. We still have buses using this for some reason. Why are they not using this one? Look, they're completely going around. Oh wait, they're still coming here. That's weird. Maybe they still... Huh, that is really weird. Maybe the AI is still trying to relocate this. I'm not sure. That's what it looks like is happening. Whoa. Nice parking lot. I didn't know the game had parking lots like this. Interesting. I didn't know that. I don't think I've ever seen that asset before. Still thinking I want to destroy these roads because of how clogged this is getting. If we destroy these ones, then hopefully this will clear up. Not sure though. You never know when it comes to this game. Yeah, look, it's already cleared up already. It's because the buses aren't using this anymore. And then right here we'll just put a path. A bike path. And as for zoning in this area, definitely want a lot of high density commercial, residential. Along the collectors we're going to put some and along this highway we're going to put some office to buffer some of the noise that we're going to have. I wonder if we could still fit this fire station right here. We can. We're going to put that right here. And then as for schools and parks in this area, definitely need one. We'll put one right here. A high school? We got a high school right there. And then for parks, we're going to get some parks in here as well. We're going to get a dog park. Is this a dog park? No, we're going to get a dog park in here somewhere. I wanted to get some nice uses in here, but I wasn't really sure what to put, so I just decided I'd zone it as residential and office. Yeah, I wasn't really sure what to put there, so... So I just put some generic... We're seeing quite a demand for residential, so we're going to keep zoning. We really don't have a demand for any industrial at all. So I also wanted to expand over here. And I want to redo this road. I want to make it follow the terrain a little bit better than we did. So we're going to get into our roads. We're seeing some significant worker issues over here. So let's go into our info views and use our I also would like to redo this road as well because of the changing the topography. So what we're going to do is we're going to just grade it a little bit. We're going to use our slope terrain tool, and we're going to bring it up. Okay, now we're going to rebuild this road. It's going to be a little bit of a struggle because of how we did this area. We could go ahead and it's not too bad right there, is it? I don't think so. So we're going to go in here and smooth this out a little bit because this is pretty bad. And our strength isn't very good for some reason. So yeah, this is taking a while. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Let's try our slope terrain tool. This is working nice, actually, so let's... Yeah, there we go. Kind of doing what I wanted it to do in the first place. And we're doing something weird here with the road, so we're going to fix that. And we're going to fix our power here because we just disconnected it. Is it too high for the... You know, why don't we just keep it on this side of the road? And that did not work. Don't know why it didn't, but let's try that again. Good. There we go. I would like to get this area developed, and I would like to put a park here. And speaking of that, I want to get this area graded so we could have a little beach in here. It gets very laggy whenever no, that wasn't what I wanted to do. I wanted you to do this. It gets very laggy whenever I try to grade sometimes, so I'm not really sure what to do about that. So I'm going to put a park area here. It's going to be a small park, just a riverside park. And I want to lay out some neighborhoods over here. So what we're going to do is I'm trying to figure out how we're going to lay this out. So we're definitely gonna, because I want to try to respect the terrain a little bit, but at the same time I want to, yeah, that's gonna be a little bit difficult because it's very severe over here. So 400. I'm gonna go out 1600. $440. I want to break up the grid a little bit over here too because of when this area would have been developed, and how it would have been developed. I think would be a little bit different than just the generic grid. I feel like it would be a little bit different. So we're gonna change it up a little bit. It's not quite as big as I wanted it to be. We didn't go out far enough, so that was my bad. 1600, 1200. No, actually, I guess that's fine because I want the grid to be less consistent over here. If you look at San Diego, which is what I'm basing the city off of, the grid isn't always 100%. Like once you get further out of downtown, the grid's not 100% consistent. So I'm not too worried about it now in this area. The farther we get out of downtown, the less I'm going to worry about it. So I'm trying to imagine as if this highway was put in later on. So these roads would have been here first, and I'm trying to make it look natural. So I'm trying not to make it look like this was designed around a highway, because in reality it wouldn't have been. So that's a little bit difficult, but and right here I think we can reserve this for a little bit more park space, possibly. So let's go ahead and get this filled in with pipes. Now this will be a lower, no, actually I think this will be a probably higher income neighborhood because of its location to the beach. We'll have a nice view of the beach and we'll have the park right there. So I think this will be, no, wrong thing. This will be a high-end neighborhood. So we're not going to, I don't think we're going to zone next to the highway. I think we'll put commercial uses there instead. Well, that's interesting. We have the Hamilton district next to the Hamilton Garden. That's really interesting. I wonder how the game chooses that. I wonder how the game decides that. That's interesting. That is interesting. I wonder if that's a coincidence or not, or if the game did that on purpose. We're gonna zone right there. We probably need to bring electricity over here too, I just realized. Yes, we do. Oh, never mind, it's already connected. That's nice. As far as policies go, or no, actually, we're gonna call this the shore. No. Let's look at the. So this is Crystal Park. No. Crystal. We already have Crystal Park. Crystal Resorts. What's the name for that? I'm trying to think of the name. It's Crystal Estates is what I meant. Was what I was looking for. Estates. Policies. We're going to do high-tech housing, high-rise ban. I want to do heavy traffic ban. No, heavy traffic's fine through there because of how busy that area is going to be. Filter industrial waste. We'll do that. Taxation, we don't need to worry about taxation. Recycling, let's not do recycling. Yeah, we'll do it. Smoke detector distribution as well. We also want to get some schools over here. So we have this police station right here, but then we have, okay, it just cleared up. So we're gonna get, we already have a police station right there, and fire station, yes. Health coverage, not very good. So we're gonna get a little health clinic in here. And then also gonna get a child health care center over here. We don't have very many of them yet at all. So now we're gonna put a park in here in this area. I think we're gonna put that large one if it'll fit. No, slope is too steep. So what we will do is put our schools in here. Not sure where to put this elementary, so maybe right here. Now let's get our junctions fixed just so that we don't have a lot of traffic in this area. So I don't see any buses coming to this. Is it just me? That is so weird. Why is it doing that? See how full these are. 30 out of 30. Do we have a lot of people waiting? Yeah, we do. So we're going to raise that again. I don't want to raise it again, but I think we have to. We're going to go to 30. 29 is fine, I guess. We'll see how that does. We are already seeing worker issues, and we just laid it down. So that's cool. Let's make sure this has a district, and we're going to put high right, and we'll just extend this district, actually. Okay, so let's get this little park area started. Hamilton Garden. We'll call this Crystal Beach. Beach. And I think we'll charge for this park just because this is going to be a little bit more. Just a little bit more in a nicer location than the other one that we have. So I think we could charge for it. Even if not very much. So as far as expanding our industry areas, I'm not really sure I want to do that because we're already having worker problems, probably because of all the sick people. And I'm really not sure how we're going to be able to fix this problem. It's just spreading throughout the city like crazy. It's everywhere in the... I don't know, we could just try to spam hospitals everywhere. I'm not sure that's a reasonable policy. We already have a reasonable thing to do. We already have tons of... We have this right here, and then we have this. And I'm pretty sure we have another one somewhere else over here. Yeah, I'm really not sure what we can do about this sick wave. If it will ever end at this point. Alright, let's get back over here. So, Crystal Beach. Yeah, so we're going to make this a nice park. We're going to have small park. This is just going to be a small park, so we don't need to have... Apparently he wants to make a new park area, which is fine, but... Okay, now let's put some paths in here. We'll just do normal paths, park paths, and then... Can we see our info views when we do this? I want to see our park area. Never mind, I guess it won't let us. No, don't want to get rid of the beach. No, actually, I don't think we did in the first place. I don't like how it's doing that with the ground. I feel like it's making the terrain a lot worse than it is. And then we have all these weird bumpy things in the path going on, which are hard to control, so we're just going to restart. We're going to bring it down slowly. I don't want to get rid of the beach. I don't like how it's doing that. We could probably just grade it, actually. That's probably the only thing we can do. It gets all laggy. I'm not sure why it does that. We're going to make it smaller, see if that will change anything. Nope. Okay, so we have this sort of ugly path in here, but there's not much we can do about it just because of the limitations of the game. And we are going to get some fences in here. We're going to put some fences along this too, just because of the location. We don't want any cars going off the off of this cliff right there. So it wants me to zone some more residential. I'm not really sure where to do that. We could make another neighborhood back here, which might actually be a reasonable idea. I wanted to try to fill in this area in this episode too, but just looking at some of these healthcare issues, it's going to take a little bit longer to do that. We don't have a zone for commercial, but we're going to go ahead and zone that anyway. Oops, forgot to zone this part right here. Okay, so what I think we're going to do is we're going to turn on our snapping. Connect this up here. Nope, not quite. Down there, hopefully. Yep, there we go. There we go. And this is a very weirdly shaped block, so we're going to have some interesting road patterns in here, which I'm perfectly okay with. I would like to break up the grid some. Oops. See, I hate whenever it doesn't let you make that short distance, then you have to start over. Okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves, though. I would like to finish this area real quick. So, as far as park area goes, probably just have some restrooms in here. And a nice, just a little main area over here by the gate. And then, park pier. Yeah, we could definitely have one of these here. Some gazebos along this path. Oh, we need to have a path over here, though. That's interesting. A little bit sad. It might take away our... Yeah, it did, but that's alright, because we still have a little bit of a beach. Trying to get this connected up fine. It keeps going straight. I hate that. So let's see if I can. Yeah, there we go. And I think I'm just going to leave that. I don't mind it too much. It's a little bit weird, but there's not much I can do about it. It's kind of not really noticeable anyway, so it's not too big of a deal. As far as, yeah, we can get some picnic tables in here along the beach. Wrong kind of table, but that's fine. You can play chess over here too. This is a chess table. There's a little chess set on top or whatever. So food trucks, we can get some food trucks over here. Why don't we press play? We don't need to have it paused. And then what's this? Food stand? Yeah. So we're going to change the name since it wanted to redo the whole thing on us. So we're going to call this Crystal Beach. We're going to raise this down. We're going to bring this down to 5. Now we're going to get some of this area filled in, hopefully. kind of don't want to zone any more residential because I don't want there to be any more issues. And if we zone residential, we might see some issues. The COVID might spread over here if we zone this. And this is just really bad. I'm not really sure how we're going to be able to fix this problem. I could raise the budget a little bit for the we'll raise that a lot. We really need it at this point. We'll bring it all the way up. Hopefully we won't lose too much money. Yeah, we're not losing too much. How far is this one up? 400. There we go. Now we're starting to see some. Oh, I think I know why it did that now. Interesting. Hopefully now we won't have an insane amount of traffic over here, though. That would be frustrating. Now that that's over here, we might want to get a bus line and go through this part of town. And actually, I'm not sure if we ever fixed our junctions over here. I think we did, but we didn't. So let's fix our junctions in here, since we have successfully what's the word? We have successfully developed both sides of the road. So, as far as this grid goes, not really quite sure how to treat it too much. So oops, no. It's kind of hard to create a grid that's not consistent. It's definitely not as easy as it looks or as it sounds. Because I mean, even though it's inconsistent, there's still a pattern to it. Which is interesting to say the least. And there's still like it still looks like it was just not randomly put together. It still looks like it was developed very carefully, if you know what I mean. So over here, I think we're also going to start a section over here. So let's get this side. And now we're having some issues here with the terrain, probably because of what we did there for the highway. So because of that, I'm not sure if we'll zone there or develop right there. Might just put some trees there or maybe a park. So I'm kind of scared to zone here because I don't want to see the COVID spread over in this direction. And actually, I just remembered we're going to try to get a train line through here. So we may have just messed that ability up. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, so we're going to have a train line go through here. That's going to completely mess this up. Darn, I forgot about that. You know, maybe we don't want to put it in this area. I'm not sure if there's actually even enough room to do that. Let's see if we can. We can place it. That's interesting. I did not know we could place it yet. Yeah, there's definitely room. Trying to think of where else would be a wise place to put it. Maybe in this area? We definitely want to get one over here, that's for sure. But right here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's not such a good idea because we'll already have a lot of traffic because of this. And I'm not sure that's a good idea, actually. Thought it was a good idea at the time, but looking back, not so sure if that's still a good idea. As for where else we could put it, maybe in here somewhere. Probably over here somewhere is where we could, maybe over here in our public works campus area. Okay, I really don't want to zone because I don't want to have more health issues. I'm honestly scared to zone over here because I don't want this to spread. So, yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do about that. I think we'll zone on this side at least. We'll zone on this side first and then... And then once that clears up, we'll zone over there. I really thought we were going to be able to take care of that in this episode, but it's still really bad. I'm not sure that what we did in this episode really fixed anything. And we're seeing abandoned buildings all over the city as well. As far as sick people go, no, this area's cleared up. This area's just as bad. See, it's like the same areas. They're not getting cleared out. Every single residential building over here now, it seems like. Okay. So power, yeah, so we'll get some commercial along this collector. And we will put some paths back here. Since we have room for them. And I think we're going to end it soon. Didn't get quite done what I wanted to get done this episode with all the health issues that we're having in the city, but that would have been very tricky with everything that's going on right now in the city. Honestly, I'm not really sure what to do. I don't think I've ever seen a sick wave like this before. Like this entire side of the city is just, it's just got it really bad. Nobody over here has it yet. There we go. Okay, now we can get this area zoned. We need a school in here for this neighborhood and a high school. Right. Yeah, right there's good. We need to get some parks in here as well for these residents. Is this a small playground? Yes. No. We keep doing the park industry area. Park area, not industry. Park area. Painting tool. So, Smith District. You know, actually, I might keep that name because San Herrera means Saint Smith or Saint Blacksmith, Saint Smith. So I might keep that Smith District. So generally when I say I'm going to end it here, I usually mean I'm going to end it in like 30 minutes. So we'll see if I really end it in a minute. I don't want to zone this yet because I don't want to have some issues. I want to create an interchange over here, which I think we will actually work on right now, maybe. So I think what we're going to do this time is we're going to make a, you know, actually, yeah, we're gonna do something new. Use our sloping tool. I'm not really sure why it's not working very well. It's going to be very slow for some reason. And then we're going to bring this back here. So what we're doing here is we're trying to make this the collector elevated instead of the highway this time. I'm not sure if that's going to work very well because of this. This is just a lot harder than it looks. Trying to get this. And we're out of soil. So, is there anybody over here? Yeah, there are. Good. So, soil. We need soil. That's interesting. Wow. That's really steep right there. So if we're gonna get soil, we probably get some out of the ocean. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's so laggy whenever I use the terrain tools. There we go. Now it's not so laggy. See if I can do that without it looking, yeah, it looks really nice actually. So we're gonna create a, not really sure what the interchange is called. We're gonna create the same kind of interchange we have over here. So, and the reason I'm doing that is because I don't think we have enough area to just make a normal diamond interchange with this interchange that we already have here. So we're going to pause it so we don't destroy this. And we need to grade this too. So we're going to make a small, and we're out of soil again. Nice. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna sit here in landscape for a minute, take some soil out of the ocean. We could bring this back because we need to do this anyway, so I think we'll just take some right here. Hopefully we have enough now. Okay, now we'll move these power lines while we're doing this so that we don't have anything in the way. And after this interchange, I think we're going to call it an episode. It didn't turn out so bad, so let's do the same thing over here. That didn't turn out very well, so let's retry that one. There we go. Let's make sure everything's facing the right direction. Yeah. Perfect. It's a little bit steeper or sharper than I'd like it to be. Oh, no, we forgot to reconnect our power. Oh, yep, look at that. We got sick over here too. That's cool. So, oh man, that's frustrating. As far as healthcare goes, we probably should get another clinic over here anyway, just because we're farther away from over there now. So let's get a health clinic over here. Okay, and we might want to upgrade this. Help traffic flow better. It's trying to switch lanes immediately. Hopefully that will help traffic flow better. Huh. He's just stuck there. Oh, we're having water issues. Oops. Oh man, that's frustrating. I'm not sure what we're gonna do about the health. This is bad. I'm not sure if there's much we can do about it though. You know, since we have this square left here, let's develop this and try to stay more consistent with our grid this time. So actually, what we're gonna do is you know, actually, I guess we won't because of the way this area is developed. The road over here is not going to really allow us to be consistent with the grid. That's completely fine. We still have the it'll be nice to transition like that. We still have this sort of consistent over here, and then it'll just slowly transition. So one of the things you also see in these kind of cities is you also see the in this part of town, these parts of town, is you see the so there's still a grid, but it just kind of breaks up slowly. So you see like the so you have like areas like this, and then it just kind of breaks up slowly into something like that. So that's what I'm trying to capture here, is how the grid breaks up eventually, and then eventually you don't even have a grid, and it's just more like random curvy roads and cul-de-sacs. So we didn't really add much to our population. If anything, we lost because of our sick problems that we're having. And I don't think we gained anything in this episode, actually. Now we're seeing all the truck traffic come over this way, which I'm completely fine with. I don't mind too much. Now, honestly, at this point, I'm not really worried about the sick people. It's going to spread. Hopefully, it will just end. Not really sure what it will take to get it to end. I will look into that, hopefully. We can finish this, though, because there's no problems over here with sickness at all. Which is nice. This is like the only area of town where we're not having problems. Now, since this is a lower income neighborhood, I think I will zone this. And we're having water issues over here. We didn't get water over here. Alright, so we just did a lot in this episode. It's 2035 now. I think we went through 2 years in this episode. That's saying we did not, our health problems did not resolve at all. If anything, it got a lot worse. I'm thinking about honestly just going around destroying the houses that are sick. That might be our best bet, because at this point, I don't really think that it's going to clear up very much, because once it clears up, if there's one sick person, who's going to make the whole thing sick again. I mean, I could just spam hospitals. I'm not sure if that's a reasonable decision to do. Yeah, I'm not really sure at this point what else we can do. Honestly, at this point, we could probably zone this, because we've already gotten sick. Okay, so this entire area of town is sick. I'm thinking about maybe just destroying the houses and letting them get rebuilt again. The ones that are sick. So I'm gonna go ahead and destroy these ones because I don't want it to spread over here. Oops, no. I don't want it to spread, so we're gonna destroy these ones too because I don't want it to get worse over here. Okay, so in today's episode, what we worked on was we completely added this area on. Pretty much this entire area of town is new. We added this in today's episode, and we built an interchange right here for this new area, so that way there's less traffic over onto these interchanges. We also moved the intercity bus station, which I believe has also decreased much of the traffic that we're seeing over here. We're not seeing hardly any at all anymore. So I think most of that was actually just for this. So you see there's some buses right there right now. And we also zoned in this little pocket right here of residential, and we added some office. Let's make sure we have our high-rise band there. Actually, I'm not sure if we added. Yeah, actually, yeah. So we just extended this district over here, and we added some parks and a school over here. So that's what we did in that area. And we're seeing some backups over here. That's not good at all. What is that from? Is this people moving in? This might just be people moving into the city because there's a lot of residential traffic. Yeah, I think this is people moving in. Let's see if this clears up. Yeah, I'm kind of regretting the decision to put this interchange here because of the traffic we're seeing in this area. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure. So I'm thinking about moving that maybe over here instead to this, possibly this. And also our entire industrial district went completely abandoned because we don't have enough workers. I'm assuming it's because of how many sick people we have. So to try to resolve the sick problem, I added a hospital here, and you can see how many ambulances there are everywhere. And we added another crematorium right here, and nothing is changing. I believe it's gotten worse. It's gotten significantly worse over here. Now this entire shore is sick, the entire coast, what we have developed right here. What is that? So yeah, we did a lot in today's episode, and we didn't really get anywhere in terms of our health issues that we're having. So that was interesting. So thank you for joining me in today's episode. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you want more. And I will see you guys in the next one. N.J.H is out.